Hello and thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video we're going to be around the house, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of decorating. I'm going to share some things that I've done for the month of July. I cannot believe that we are already at the end of July, meaning that the summer is passing us by really quickly. So I'm around the house today. I'm going to be sharing some things that I've done throughout the month. And I'm going to share some video of a recent trip that I took, some decorating I'm going to be doing, some planning or prepping for falling into the fall season, just a bunch of stuff. So if you'd like to see what we're going to be getting in today, keep watching. Ever since the spring, I have had my olive stems out on my dining table. I never changed them from the spring. I had them all through the summer. And even though it's still summer, I'm kind of tired of looking at them now. So I do want to change that. I'm not going to do a full tablescape because I'm not really into that these days. But I do want to switch out the stems. So I never put these out all summer. These are my peonies, and I normally do. So I really could put them out and enjoy them for the next month or so. Not sure. I'm going to say this is a possibility. And then I also pulled these out. And these are like my faves. I love these. I usually put these out in both the spring and the fall. They need a lot of work here. But yeah, I don't know if I'm quite ready for them. So I think we'll go with the peonies. I pulled these out, but it's way too early for these. The leaves and the acorns here, they're all messed up, but we'll be needing those soon enough. We will not rush it, that's for sure. But I gotta untangle these and get them, you know, fluffed up and everything and ready for the season, because I definitely will be styling some bases for the fall with the acorns. I love acorns. I love fall. Summer's my favorite, but I do love fall decor. It's so nice. And then I've got these stems with the leaves, the maple leaves on them as well. But we're not going to worry about that because it's a little bit too early. We can start thinking about it, but too early to put those out. So it'll be between these two.
I love when it's time to switch out decor for the seasons. As a content creator, we have to do it a little bit earlier than most people probably would in their home just because we got to get that content out there. So you will see me starting to decorate for fall in August for that reason. But anyway, for right now, we're going to head and we're going to take these stems out of here. Like I said, they've been in here for the spring, since the spring, and it's time for them to come out. So I'm going to get them out and see what they look like with the peonies. Peonies are one of my favorite flowers, but I'm just not feeling these in this vase. And I definitely want to keep this vase out. I'm not ready to put it up yet. I'm so proud of myself. I am really starting to put my items out and really enjoy them for longer periods of time. I used to just be like switching them out, buying new ones. We're not doing that anymore. We're going to use what we have. We're going to enjoy what we have. I love travertine, so why not keep this travertine vase out here and just try it with some different stems. So here it is with these other stems here. I don't know what you call these. They're just wild and crazy, but I love them and I love them in this vase. So guess what? This is what's going to go in here for now. I don't remember where I got these stems from, but if I ever happen upon them again, I will get another bunch of them because I love them.
On one of my visits to the Goodwill, I found something that I loved, and I picked it up. It's this little apple. It's just kind of, I don't know what it's made out of, but it's very hard. It's not a metal, it's not wood. I don't know what it is, but it's cute. It was $3.99. I went on discount day, so I got a little bit off of that. It's a lot to pay for this little thing, but I just loved it. It's got the little leaf on it, and it's perfect for the fall season. Now, how I plan on using this is to just kind of put it like on top of a book stack or something like that, on a cocktail table, maybe on the bookshelf. I don't know, but it's the perfect little piece here, and it just screams fall. And I just love the rustic organic look of it. So yeah, I'm gonna clean it off now and get it set up here just to see how I like it up here.
I really love the idea of just kind of gradually switching out your summer pieces and adding in the fall pieces, not all at one time. It'll probably take me some weeks to get everything, all of my fall decor that I'm going to put out. But I love just kind of gradually putting little pieces out. And this little apple here is the perfect start to add to this little book stack. So I'm just going to enjoy that for a while. I got this little lamp here. I've shared this several times. I got this from a garage sale this summer. I'm going to burn my little candle and just kind of enjoy my coffee station the way it is. I'll probably do some pretty big changes here for the fall season because I haven't done anything with my little coffee station for a while. I've just been enjoying it, but I probably will do some changes to it for the fall season. I know one of the things I do need to get rid of the magnolias. They've been out here since early spring, so it's time to take those down. So I'll pull some of the other stems that I showed, probably those leaves or something like that, as we get into the fall season. But for right now, I'm loving the way that this little area looks, and that little bitty change just made a difference. Both that apple and the book on the bottom are thrifted items, as is the lamp. So I just love my little thrifted pieces.
It has been so hot, and I'm hearing it's been that way across the nation. I'm sure it has. But I start my day every morning, or at least 4 or 5 days out the week, going to the pool to get that natural vitamin D, to get my exercise in for the day, thus the tan. But yeah, that's how I start my day, and I have really been enjoying that. And then I come home and kind of get my day started. So that's what life has been like this summer, and that's how I've been kind of beating the heat. I get out in the morning before it gets too hot, and then by the time that heat of the day starts, I'm either out running errands, but in the cool air condition, or in the house working on a project or whatever. I've been working on my puzzle too. I'm gonna show you an update on the puzzle. It's still not done. If you've been watching this on my channel, you know there's a puzzle I've shown several times. I started it in April and I'm still not done. It's crazy, but my goal is to get it done before the first week of August is over with. That's my goal. I have to get this thing done. Now, if you don't know, my channel started with myself, my sister, and two of my cousins, and we refer to ourselves as sister cousins. We grew up that way, even though we lived in different parts of the country. We got together every year for family reunions and whatnot, and we just formed a special bond that we have to this day. So that's how my channel name came about, Sister Cousins. But anyway, every year our sister cousins, we get together and we go on a little trip, you know, a road trip. We may fly somewhere. It just depends. We haven't done it yet for this year. Our official trip is going to be in the fall. But this month, two of my sister cousins, we did take a little small road trip. I went to see a friend in Florida, and they went just for some beach relaxation. So I am going to share some things that we did. We did get together one day while we were there and went down to St. Augustine. And St. Augustine is a beautiful place. So I'm going to share some footage of that. And we did something really special, and I think it was kind of interesting. So I'm going to share that right now.
History tells us that St. Augustine is the nation's oldest city and it dates back to the 1500s. Now, of course, it was first inhabited by Native Americans. So, the first thing that we're going to do is get on this little trolley here. This thing will save your life because it was really hot down there. And so, it's really good to get around and kind of see all the historical places. But the first stop is the Fountain of Youth. Now, who does not want to go into the Fountain of Youth and see what that's all about? So, that was our first stop, and I'm going to share with you what we did and what we saw in there. There's lots of history and information about the Native Americans and how they lived back in the day and all the things. But the thing that we were most interested in first was this Fountain of Youth. So here it is. It is still functional to this day. There's cups there where you can actually partake of this water. So I said my prayers because this is definitely not very appetizing looking, but I said my prayer and I said, I'm going to taste this water because I need some youth. Okay. The water was so nasty and it's warm. It's not good. But I said it's no worse than eating any fast food anywhere. So I said my prayer and I'm still here today to tell about it. So here I am taking my sip of it. Like I said, it was disgusting. Here's my sister cousin Charo. She's had hers. She survived as well. Here's my sister Michelle. She tried it. We all survived. Here I am coming out of here all feeling young and energized and all of the things. Also, in this Fountain of Youth area, they show you how the Native Americans lived, how they hunted, how they built their homes, all of that. So, like I said, lots and lots of history. Definitely a place to visit if you are in this area. And it's only about 40 miles from Jacksonville. The peacocks run all throughout the ground. So, it's very beautiful. I love peacocks, they are so, so gorgeous. If it wasn't so hot, I could sit here and just listen to them for hours. It's so interesting to watch how they communicate with each other. But also on the grounds, they had, like I said, how exhibits of how the Native Americans lived and all of that information. So it was lots of that to look at, lots of information to read. And they had people, historians around as well to give you information. You already know any trip for me is going to be some shopping included in it. So I did go into this little gift shop. I didn't buy anything, but I did enjoy looking at the Christmas ornaments that they had out. They had all types of ornaments as memorabilia for St. Augustine and for this area, which I thought were really, really nice. My sister cousin suggested that I should do a Christmas tree in a travel theme this year, which I thought was a really interesting concept. It would be really expensive at this point for me to start that because I don't have any ornaments. So to try to just go and collect them all now after the fact, it would cost a lot of money. But it's something really interesting for me to consider for future. But I didn't pick up anything, although those peacock ornaments were calling my name. They were so, so beautiful. Love, love, love them. Anyway, we came out of here. We went, got back on the little trolley bus, and it rode us all around the city, just kind of taking in the sights, doing some people watching, all of the things. Like I said, it was super, super hot. So we were sure to stay hydrated. We all had the little portable fans, which are a lifesaver. Oh my God, I love those things. But there was just so much to see and everything. So we were determined to be real troopers and stay out here in this heat. It's definitely better to visit in the cooler months, but hey, we're here, so we made the best of it. One thing that I do love about the St. Augustine area is that a lot of the history has been preserved. So you see a lot of the older buildings built on the old Spanish style. You see the streets, you see, cobblestone, all of the old things. I love old cities and the history behind them. So I definitely enjoyed the little tour because they tell you all about the thing. They took us down to an area where Martin Luther King spoke back in the 60s, just so much history. This is the first school building, I believe, that we're coming up on. So, oh no, this is the oldest house. So, yeah, lots of history here. I love historical places. I also love the beach. So St. Augustine is like a perfect vacation spot for me because you get the best of both worlds. I love the beach. They are so gorgeous here. This part of the country is truly a beautiful place. They have some really, really pretty beaches, some beautiful sand, all of that. So I really had a great time during my visit here. I hope you're enjoying this video. I know it's a little bit all over the place. We've done some decorating, we've done a little bit of shopping, a little bit of travel. This is just, we're all over the place. I get it. I get it. This is not my normal content, but I hope that you have enjoyed it just the same. And if you have, give me a thumbs up. And also, if you're not currently subscribed, why don't you consider hitting that subscribe button today so that we can stay connected. Over here, we do all things home decor. We do shopping, we do travel every now and then, all of that. So if that's something that you enjoy, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It does not cost you anything to do that. To all my returning family members, thank you so, so much for your support. And I appreciate you coming along on this little road trip with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Now continue to watch the video because I'm going to put it to music, and I hope to see you all on my next one. Bye-bye.